This is a very simple, very fast build for a vac table for my CNC. I'm doing more and more foamy RC airplane projects, and I picked up a little drag knife, which we'll do another video later on. It's an SST drag knife, which is really cool. But what I want to be able to do is hold down my foam board so that we've got nice, kind of consistent, even cuts. There are a million different vac table ideas on YouTube, some really fantastic ones. This is a very quickly put together vac table you could do once you have some materials on hand, probably in a half an hour or an hour. The only thing that would take a little bit longer, this is a 3D printed file for the vacuum, which is really cool. It's on Thingiverse. I will put a link to that. And this is going to go in the side here. We'll cut some notches for there. That'll go there. These are not attached yet, so we're going to attach these here, probably goop them up with a little bit of caulk on the inside. And then it's just a piece of pegboard that will go on top, and we'll hold down our foam board, and we'll go from there. Again, super simple, super easy, very cheap, and not complicated at all. These will be attached again. This is just a sheet of OSB, and all this stuff was pre-cut from Lowe's, so I didn't need to cut anything here. And I figured we'd make this a little bit more open, at least as far as clearing the space between the holes in the pegboard. So we just ripped these down, made these a little bit thinner, and these will either slip between these holes or only partially cover one of them. The way it was before, we could actually cover two sets of holes, and I didn't want to do that. So that's the only change here. The other thing that we will do is we'll cut out the slots along this side for our 3D printed vac adapter here. In just taking a second look, I wanted to make these a little bit thinner here so that we cleared the space between the holes on the pegboard. It would have worked okay before if these were the full 2 inches. I've made other vac tables before and they hold pretty well. But this is low profile. We've got the space here. Might as well just rip these down a little bit. So these will go between those holes or partially cover one set, but they won't cover 2 sets. Still haven't nailed or glued anything down yet, but this just shows how this will sit in here once these get glued and nailed. As far as the space between the top of the print and flush with this, we'll just fill that with some either scraps of wood or epoxy or goop or something, but we'll cover that up. This just shows the way the vac adapter, the inlet, will sit, and none of this stuff is nailed down or glued yet. And as far as the piece that covers over the top here for the gap between here and the top of the 3D print, we'll just fill that with something. If I was doing this print again, which actually I could do, I would just fill this top piece with plastic so that it had a nice tight fit. But this is the way the model came, and we just kind of let it ride with that. That's really pretty much it as far as the guts of this thing. So this is just seated in here temporarily, and we will make that more permanent. Actually, I might 3D print some plugs to go in there. We'll see how that goes. These are just laid down kind of every 4 inches or so. Not going to see it, doesn't really matter. You can go all OCD on it, which I've done before, but it just doesn't matter. And then we used just a little air nailer, little trim nailer to put that on. So the pegboard comes down. And as far as the pegboard on top, we're just going to use screws to hold this down so we can take it off and replace it as need be. That's really it as far as the down and dirty, real fast, cheap, easy vac table for the CNC. So again, we'll put some screws down to hold this here. I might just tape it at first and see how well it holds. And we'll go from there. A pretty clean look. there's our kind of simple, low profile, easy to make, you can use a lot of scrap wood, DIY vac table for this CNC. I made some 3D printed parts just to hold things down a little bit tighter, and then did use some duct tape just to seal up some of those edges. The OSB board was adequate, but OSB board is moderately porous, kind of like MDF, so we just covered that with some duct tape, and it holds really well. As far as our vacuum attachment here, this was that 3D printed part on Thingiverse, and for the slots here, I just mixed up some 5-minute epoxy, put some wood filler in it to kind of fill the gaps, and that's in there pretty good. So that just fits in there, that goes in there. We'll figure out a way to make this nice and neat. Grab our remote here, turn on the shop vac. And that holds it down well enough for the drag knife or for whatever else we want to do with this. And this is primarily designed to hold foam board down for some plane projects and a few other related things. But that's where we are. So again, made pretty much with scrap. This is just pegboard. The bottom is a sheet of OSB. We use some 1x2 pieces on the inside, and these are just some 3D printed odds and ends. This was actually an auxiliary port because I was thinking about putting the shop vac into here, but it kind of clogged up the gantry with the CNC, so that's why we went with the side entry. But we could use this with some other L brackets or something if we needed to. But seems to work pretty well. Cool stuff. Thanks for taking a look.